Okay guys, this is my first video leaving the United States. It's the next morning, is when I'm recording this intro. Let me tell you, that 24-hour trip was a long trip. My body is hurting. But then again, I'm old. I met one black couple when I got to Vietnam. I found out they were on my plane, but other than that, I did not see one black person. Not in the international part of O'Hare Airport. Not when I was at Qatar Airport. Not one. Well, I think I saw one black person at Qatar Airport. Not one black person in Vietnam. Okay, except for that one couple. And they were from New York, and they were in their mid-20s. I saw one black United States woman here, or who was also in her mid-20s, but she just ignored me, which is okay. So this is my first video. The camera work is not all that good. I'm more of an editor than I am a camera person, but I'm learning. So this is my first video. Okay. There's a little auntie.
Got a little time though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this is my nephew.
Yeah.
He's dropping me off.
Yep.
I'm lucky I got him.
Yep.
Yeah, my nephew dropped me off, and every generation seems like they get bigger and bigger. He's taller than I am. All the boys are. So now I got to check in and figure the same thing out, and then find my gate, and that's it. I got this thing all backwards. Trying to check in. Okay, y'all checked in. I'm all checked in. I got another 2 hours before the plane starts boarding. Then the plane takes off an hour after that. So I have 2 hours to kill. I'm gonna go into the business lounge and relax there. I guess for the 2 hours, stay off my computer because I don't want to do any work. Okay, and that's about it. So I made it to the business lounge. Next time, I'm going to ask for a wheelchair. I'm just too old to carry these bags. Way too old. Yeah, okay. I'll talk to you when I get on a flight. Yeah. Here's my seat. So,
let's see. You go ahead, sit. I'll come back to you.
nice little bag seat. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm in Qatar Airport. Nice airport. After a 13-hour long flight, it's a really nice airport. The thing about it is, when I was at O'Hare in Chicago, I was like one of the only few black Americans flying out internationally. That was the only black American on a plane. Or the only black person on the plane. And I'm the only black person in this whole airport. Well, black Americans are Africans, but they're all working. Only black American here. I'm like, there's some stairs. I haven't got this many stairs since the 80s. Okay, let me go find my gate. Okay, I'm back. Like I said before, this is a really nice airport. I went with Qatar Airlines, did a business class. And for the price, what you get for the money is a really good deal. I mean, my biggest concern was just having a place to lie down, lie flat. I couldn't even think I could handle, sitting in a chair all day long for like a 30-hour flight. So, well, this first leg was only 13 hours. I got another 8 hours to go from here to Vietnam. And I gotta admit, I'm the only black American in this whole airport. I'm the only one, period. I thought O'Hare was bad, but this was just really bad. Okay, I'm back. I got another hour before my plane takes off. And I saw one other, I think, black American here. I think he was American, but I'm not too sure. I saw him in the distance. But yeah, for what you get, I flew Qatar business class. And, you know, it's not like high end like Emirates, you know, or the other ones. But for what you get for your money, it's pretty good. You know, at least you got a lot of leg room and a light flat bed. So I would recommend it. But you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, well, I got another hour before I take off. I'm just making another. At least at this airport, they got a lot of people to help you out to answer your questions. You know, you don't have to go out and search for someone. Not like it is in the United States. Go to one of those airports, and there's hardly anyone around and answer your questions or tell you where to go. You just lost. But this is also a very big airport too, but so are the ones in the United States, so that's no excuse. Well, I'll talk to you when I get to maybe Vietnam. This is immigration. This is immigration. It is, well, you can judge for yourself. I just got done with immigration. It took 2 hours to get to that line, 2 hours. And bro, I was dying. It's hot as heck outside and it's hot as heck inside. My voice is hoarse. And now I'm gonna try to find a taxi to get to my hotel, my Airbnb. I got this Wise card, so I'm gonna have to use my debit card. And it doesn't work at the airport. I don't know why. But at least I got my phone set up. So I gotta check to see why my Wise card doesn't work. It was the international debit card too, it's supposed to work. Lucky I got my Charles Schwab card and that worked. So I got like 150,000 yen or dong, I think. I don't know how much I got out the ATM, but at least my Charles Schwab card worked. I didn't want to use it, but all right, okay, adios. I'll talk to you when I get to my hotel. Okay, I'm back and I still haven't got a taxi yet. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know, I talked to a couple other people who I found, a couple of Americans, and they don't know what the hell they're doing either. And they admit they don't know what they're doing either. I'm glad they're being honest. So it's like the blind leading the blind. Glad there was YouTube, or we'll all be lost. So I'm gonna try to find a taxi now and try to get to my Airbnb. And Vietnam, right around my hotel, my Airbnb. Right now it's 11 o'clock and I can't check in until about 2. So I'm here for 20 days in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, this is my Airbnb for the next 20 days. It is really small. I mean, tiny. But it might just be good just for 20 days just to get me orientated and situated. No, the windows do not open up. You know,